Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sparrowcus and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're gonna talk now to Mr. Fresco Dude here. We want to continue a little bit at least the main quest here. And the guy we have to talk to is this bastard.
My friend, you're a trader. Help me out here. I'm after some Quicksilver.
Well, I've been there several times myself and come back empty-handed. They fobbed me off 3 times over.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
That bastard.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the Quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need Quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money.
Why not?
Tavern life. Oh, you get the treasure map, you bastard. I was looking for it, you bastard. Here, you can have the money. You really have no money at all, huh? You poor dude. Meanwhile, we got 70,000. And God knows how much in previous levels. Oh boy, we're fucking rich. I love it. Can't do anything with the money, but we're fucking rich. And I love it. Hup. Hup, hup. Do we have like a clue? Ah, there's the clue. God, I love the buildings here in this game. Like, I love it how, you know, like, there was this building here, then they built this one over here, then they built this one over here, or the other way around, I don't know. But, you know, you can clearly see the 3 different structures that were just added onto each other. And then this one also. God, this is awesome. And the gate. Another whitewashed building. Hello.
Watch what you're doing.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, well, watch where you go, and people are riding here, you motherfucker. Hello? How's it goes, senor? Oh, you're the overseer's hand. Hello?
Good health to you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you have any Quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. some knight it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the Quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
Oh, you poor babe.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Well. So get back to Fufu. Wait, Master Fufu is over here? Master Fufu is here? Yeah, okay, Master Fufu is here. Check the place. Well, since we're up here, we're gonna check the place first, I guess. Oh, shut up, dog.
Yeah.
So where's this place again? Oh, actually, we should be riding straight to it. But I don't see no chapel. Do you see a chapel? I don't see no chapel around here. Not a small one, not a big one. That's a shrine. So where were we right now? The shrine. Yeah, we went right past it. Huh? What? That's the place marked with it. But what the fuck? Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh boy. God damn you, stupid dog. Oh, you. Alright, you want a fist fight? You're gonna get a fist fight. Come on, you bitch. Hey, I just kicked you in the balls, buddy. Come on.
Stop, you mean? Stop! I give up!
You do? Well, too bad I don't care. Now, are we hungry? Actually, quite a bit. You know, priorities first. Not much. Hello. Goodbye. Some good stuff they got. Some good stuff. Oh yeah. All right. So, but we now checked this one out, but it didn't do anything. Anything of this stuff we just got, nothing is stolen, so we can sell everything. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, I will sell the stuff we just got from the now dead bandits. They just happened to be already dead when we arrived. Somebody killed them and put their stuff into our inventory. But so we're gonna sell it, and then we're gonna go and find Tobias Boo Boo. All right, so I gotta ask, what the fuck is Tobias Fafer doing over here? Like, we're in the back alley of the scribe and the bailiff, over with the pig shit. Which again, like just looking out here, just noticing it again, it's just so awesome how they built this. Like, this is basically the rat house with the bailiff and the scribe in there, and here this is like the personal area of the bailiff's family, the pig and the pig shit and whatnot. So, what are you doing here, man?
What do you need?
Dressed like a what the fuck?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
I don't remember at all that he was here.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their Quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something.
Or not.
That's all.
God be with you.
All right, we have another clue. Let's go for the clue. We've been to this guy already, right? He was the guy who was doing the crown for Our Lady. Yeah, that's the guy over here. I'll just get to him again. God, I love the details in this game. Like here, the extra for the water to rinse down. Over here too, made out of bronze or copper or whatever. Shit, it's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. But like everything that's built in this game is just like, it's not just randomly put together here, there. It's just like, okay, just fill it up with some shit. There's almost a thought, always a thought put behind it. It's just awesome. Awesome.
My respects to you.
Fuck you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Yeah, it truly can.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest, as though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
He owes me money.
Naturally. Dice or boozing, was it? Pray do tell.
Both.
Sodom and Gomorrah are too good for the boy. Here you go. I'll dock his wages.
Nice.
Thank you, but I'd still like to have a word with him.
I see you probably have some dispute still outstanding. That doesn't surprise me. About your question, you'll find him at home.
Nice.
No doubt feverishly
Nice.
dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Tell me, Master. I noticed some very interesting designs in the workshop. Is that your handiwork too?
Let me see. Looks like a drawing of the Prague Groschen. One of my apprentices must have done it for practice.
Thank
Yes.
you. I'll leave you to your...
God be with you.
Practice. Of course. So, I always forget to put off the mask. I mean, the thingy. Wait, he's done it. Ah, shit. They're down there. I thought the baker was up here in the court of the monastery, but no. No, it's in the city. It's in the city, alright. Up. Okay. Now, where are the bitches around here, huh? What's going on here? Where am I? Oh. Hello. How you doing?
Good day. What do you want?
A nicer toad would be nice.
I'd like to...
And what is it?
I'd like...
I'm sure. Take care.
So, after we played hard, let's work hard, okay? It's like we went almost a full day without banging anyone, so, you know.
Something happened?
Can I talk to you? No? Oh, nobody wants to talk to us. Well, my lady.
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath. and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her into him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
Good luck, then.
Thank you. Good luck then to you too. La 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 la. She gets very happy very quickly. Strangely, you know. Oh, it's the baker. Which one's the baker? Wait a minute. That's the baker. Guess that's the cellar room, huh? There you are, you. Cocky puck, pocky, kiki puck.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then, alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapota mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Counterfeiting is a crime against the king. I don't have to prove anything to have you dragged straight to the executioner.
And what if you're wrong? What's then? Under torture, everyone confesses, whether they did it or not. You'll never know for sure.
I already know for sure. You admitted it yourself a moment ago.
I won't tell you anything just the same. I can't, even if I wanted to.
Why not?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be gone with them.
If Rapota finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rapota first. He's here in town, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapota.
and a knight they called Sir Yezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rapota waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dies?
They wear out over time. And they have to be replaced regularly.
Where will I find Rapota?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me, everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard.
Go. I hope you get revenge.
Take care.
Revenge! Vendetta, vendetta. Find Rapota. Are you a Rapota? 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 Hello? Is there a Rapota here?
Good day to you. Are there any? Definitely not. Good luck to you.
Are you a Rapota? Rapota? Rapota. Hello, sir.
Are you Rapota by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know you buy Quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Hey, you. You little son of a bitch. Hey, can somebody stop him?
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skalitz mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skalitz Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronoff only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
As you wish.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Can I just kill him? I wonder. Are you curious? All right. So, find the mine shaft here. Well, it's actually quite straightforward to get over here. Use the path to get over here, and then you basically get to this entrance here. Anyways, it's almost impossible to miss it. Okay, well, I get... No, nobody here. We gotta work it out in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.